What's going on, everybody? Tyrell here. If you like crypto, on this channel I bring the fundamentals and technicals to curate valuable information to help you on your journey. A free way to help me out is to subscribe to the channel and make sure to like and comment on the videos. It really helps me out. Now let's look at the total crypto market cap. We're currently sitting at $1.913 trillion, just under $2 trillion. So money is still coming into the crypto market and we're still rising steadily as we hit these new levels in money in the crypto market. Next, we got Bitcoin. As we can see here, price has respected this upward trend line, right? So it bounced off this level right here, and we had an update yesterday. And what we can see here is we have this low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And can we expect to have another higher high? But as we know from previous videos that there is currently a formidable resistance at $60,000. So now we're in this zone here where there's a lot of indecision within the market and a lot of sellers that have pushed the price down below the $58,000 support level. But now that we're back above it, it's just a wait and see to see what price does. Next, we got Ethereum. Following the lead of Bitcoin, we had this down day yesterday, but we've risen back above this $2,000 psychological level, and now we're currently sitting just under all-time highs at, what is this, $2,151. But if we go above that, if Bitcoin also makes a brand new all-time high, we can expect Ethereum to follow its lead and make another all-time high as well. Next, we got Cardano, currently in an accumulation phase. It's kind of sideways market, not really doing much. There's kind of indecision within the market for Cardano, but what I can say is I would say it's like an accumulation zone where there's a lot of people just buying Cardano and the market's just indecisive at the moment. But what I'm doing is I'm staking my Cardano onto the Yoroi wallet, and I'm earning Cardano rewards for securing the network. Next, we have GRT. So in my previous video, I identified a head and shoulders pattern. So I said if price broke below this support level, we can see it go down a little bit, and that's what happened. But what happened after that was it came into this liquidity zone where GRT found a lot of buyers at $1.55. So I was expecting this thing to go a little bit lower, but given the lead that Bitcoin took, we actually saw the price of GRT steadily climb back up above $1.70. So this is actually invalid now. So let's go ahead and delete all of these. And now we're within this zone again of $1.70 and $2. Let's zoom out a little bit. Maybe this could be another potential trend line that GRT followed, and we can expect to see another higher high. Once again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and my analysis of price, and we can expect to see that come up hopefully. Next, we got Tezos. This one had a down day, but it immediately bounced right back up. So what I can say, or I can see rather, is we had this break and then a sell-off. It was a retest of this level, this support level, and then it found some buyers and then it shot back up, currently at $6.10. So with Tezos, I hold on to Coinbase and I earn Tezos rewards, and that causes me to earn more Tezos rewards over time. Same with Algorand. This one is kind of choppy now. So I identified this pattern here where I thought it would have been like a pennant formation, but price isn't really following that pattern anymore. It's kind of sideways right now. Let's go ahead and draw some horizontal rays right here, so we can say that's a resistance level, and down here this is like a support level. So we have multiple areas of confluence. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, or actually adjust it. given the new information, the new market pattern. So we're below this trend line and we're within this zone here. So excuse my dog. We'll see what price does in the meantime. Next we got Atom, and I can adjust this. What we saw here was a breakout, and then this was a retest. So maybe we can see a move higher with Atom. And as I've mentioned before, I'm holding Atom on Coinbase and I'm earning Atom rewards as well into my account. And then we got Chainlink here, just retested the previous resistance level at $35 and coming back up, and this is where we at right now. Looking at the total crypto market cap, we have Bitcoin down 3.3% for the past 7 days, Ethereum at 3.94, Binance Coin is up over $400, XRP holding strong, Cardano is not up that much, as I've mentioned previously, it's just in a sideways pattern. Polkadot up 9.16%, Uniswap at 3.74%, and Litecoin up nearly 8%, Chainlink up 9.26%, and that rounds up the top 10. Let's get into some crypto news. There's actually been some exciting developments. State Street may start trading crypto on platform it's helping build. The plan is to transpose foreign exchange infrastructure to the crypto space via a bank-led consortium. Let's go ahead and highlight some important parts. Announced Thursday, State Street's CurrentX trading technology arm is working with London-based Pure Digital, infrastructure provider to the foreign exchange trading world, to create an institution-focused digital currency trading platform. CurrentX is thrilled to leverage our experience and expertise in the FX and digital asset trading marketplace to provide Pure Digital with robust technology and infrastructure for this exciting digital currency trading initiative, said David Nunes, the global head of execution services for State Street Global Markets. Asked if State Street would be using the platform to do its own crypto trading, Lauren Kiley, CEO of Pure Digital, told CoinDesk over the phone, "That is the intention. State Street is one of the many banks that will be using this platform, and we are looking at midway through 2021, although no date is set." So that could be within this quarter or next quarter. We'll see how that plays out. And this is actually huge news for the crypto market, and this shows more development and maturity for the crypto market. If we're having the legacy financial system now creating the platform to allow other banks to begin trading cryptocurrency in the same fashion that foreign exchange is traded. And if you know anything about the foreign exchange market, the total volume for all fiat currencies is around $4 trillion per day. And if we're looking at the volume for the cryptocurrency market, we're currently sitting at $136 billion. So that's an order of magnitude more in total volume that the fiat currency trading is doing over the cryptocurrency market. And looking at the total fiat crypto market cap, it's standing at $81 trillion. So we're most likely going to see a lot more capital and liquidity going into the crypto market. And what this does is it builds the belief that the cryptocurrency market is mature enough to have more institutional money flowing into it, which is inevitably going to cause price to go much, much higher. And there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there that would benefit from this development. Namely, anything that's DeFi related. So Coinbase joins DeFi Alliance ahead of public listing. The group, formerly known as the Chicago DeFi Alliance, has added a prominent member to its ranks. And DeFi is booming, and it's literally going to change the entire financial infrastructure. And how are banks going to compete against this? Really, when you're allowed to have peer-to-peer borrowing and lending at greater rates that other banks just can't offer and can't compete with, because regular banks, brick and mortar banks, they have expenses that they have to pay. They have salaries that they need to pay. They have other liabilities that they need to pay. Whereas a decentralized platform really just has the upkeep of the code in order to keep running, and then it exists digitally on the internet, and it allows people to conduct business in an anonymous and peer-to-peer way. And this is literally going to change everything as the DeFi sector grows and matures, just like the rest of the crypto market. And in my previous video, the total value locked, as I mentioned, is only sitting at $100 billion. While this may seem big to a lot of people, as I just mentioned, for the fiat currency total market cap, that's sitting at $81 trillion. So DeFi total value locked is going to become a $1 trillion market, and maybe even a multi-trillion dollar market over time as we see more and more of these developments take place. So some great news for anything DeFi related. And I think a lot of the DeFi tokens out there that focus on that and have smart contract functionality and even NFT functionality are just going to grow over time. And banks are threatened by this. As we can see in this statement here, Jamie Dimon says regulatory status of cryptocurrencies needs to be dealt with because he sees this happening. It's like a tidal wave happening that's going to destroy banks. So as soon as the SEC and the US government, or all the governments around the world, decide what the rules are for cryptocurrency, then these guys can begin to play ball, because they're currently bogged down by the current rules and regulations, and cryptocurrencies aren't necessarily held to those same rules and regulations. What he stated was, there are serious emerging issues that need to be dealt with, and rather quickly, Dimon wrote, listing the legal and regulatory status of cryptocurrencies alongside the growth of shadow banking, cybersecurity risks, and ethics around artificial intelligence. In November, Dimon acknowledged that very smart people are buying into Bitcoin, although it's still not his cup of tea, reiterating his long-standing belief that governments will ultimately regulate it more heavily. And their own price target is $130,000 per Bitcoin. It may end up being much, much higher as institutions such as State Street begin to create the infrastructure to allow institutional level banks to begin trading cryptocurrencies with the cash that they have on hand that is currently being devalued at 2%, given the Federal Reserve's stated interest of inflating the cryptocurrency. Of inflating the US dollar. Next, in some other news, we have Ripple, CoinShares, and Consensus joining the Crypto Climate Accord, and I think this is great because mining cryptocurrencies is energy intensive, and as more and more people get into cryptocurrency and inevitably larger players begin cryptocurrency mining, that's going to be using a lot of energy. So by developing the infrastructure to power cryptocurrency mining with renewable energy would provide numerous positive benefits over the long run. So what they have an accord for was an initiative designed to make the cryptocurrency industry run entirely on renewable energy by 2025. And it's led by EnergyWeb and the Alliance for Innovative Regulation. The accord is aiming to achieve net zero emissions for the entire industry, including eliminating all historical emissions by 2030. EnergyWeb token is the native token for EnergyWeb, and I talked about that in a previous video. You can potentially find it. And lastly, NYDIG raises $100 million and launches Bitcoin-powered insurance initiative. And they've partnered with Liberty Mutual and have existing strategic partners, New York Life and Mass Mutual. So a lot of institutional money is going towards cryptocurrencies, and it's literally a tidal wave that's going to be coming and causing the prices of all cryptocurrencies to go up. And what's going to benefit, or which cryptocurrencies are going to benefit, are the ones that already have the brand and reputation, such as Bitcoin and anything that's really DeFi related. So with that information, you can benefit from this greatly as you go throughout your crypto journey, and I will be here right with you. Once again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Tyrell. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.